Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. And we are back with our small group of cats, and it looks like we are here with Leopard and Nightcoat getting ready to leave on their small journey while everyone is asleep. And it looks like they're done talking, and so we're going to basically just send them over to the farm. So I'm gonna place pause. I'm gonna send them all the way over here, and so they're basically just gonna go. I don't think they're gonna go completely to. Let's just go here with Nightcoat Rogue. Okay, so they're both just going to head out while everyone's asleep. Oh wow, this looks weird. Okay. Yep, they're both just gonna leave, and as you guys know, they're leaving because they both have things that they need to take care of over at the barn. So Nightcoat needs to speak to his mate basically, and Leopard wants to basically confront her mate, even though she thinks it's something that's potentially dangerous, and we'll figure things like that out soon. Oh, the water looks great. But they're leaving the safety of the territory because they basically left the farm to hide for other reasons other than the fact that the two legs was basically snatching up cats. But they also left the barn to hide because he wanted to hide from his problems, and she didn't want to deal with the issues that come with what her mate does and the way that he handles things. I don't want to give too much away because it's a plot point that I actually kind of enjoy. So let's see if we can just follow them. So they're both just gonna go towards the barn. Who's that? That's Hawk's Eye. So and there's all the cats over by the farm, and so I think they're just gonna stay and basically make a game plan. So she's just gonna be like, okay, well, what are we doing? How is this gonna work? I don't really know how to go about this. I don't know who we're gonna have to talk to, who we should avoid. It's like, you need to go talk to. She's basically gonna say he needs to go talk to Birch Whisper, and she is going to try and lay low. So I'm gonna have her go here, and he needs to find Birch Whisper. So that's Rainpelt, Earthstorm, and we have no idea what could happen because there a ton of cats show up here because there's so much stuff. Here's Birch Whisper, so he needs to come and talk to her. Well, I think he maybe would not want to talk to her immediately. I think he'd look for Blackclaw, and he is right here. Hello, Blackclaw. We missed you. Blackclaw, hey. And I think he would be extremely happy to see his friend. And I think Dawnwind would just kind of stick to, not Dawnwind, sorry, Leopard would kind of stick to the shadows, and so he would definitely try and talk to Blackclaw first before he actually goes and kind of confronts Birch Whisper, because he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, because the basic situation is that he has to break up with her in a sense, so that for different reasons. But he's like, hey, how are you? It's like, I'm glad you could come. It's like, it's good because I didn't want to go after you. They're so nice. He looks so cool. He's one of my favorite cats. He has such pretty eyes. Hello, little friend. So I think they would just like bond and talk, and he would definitely try and avoid the two-leg. Yeah, he'd probably just reestablish bonds, pounce a little bit. He'd probably get like slightly distracted, like he wouldn't want to deal, like I said, he's not the type to want to deal with his problems. So she is sticking over here, like far out of the way. I don't think she wants to deal with anything. So she's stalking for prey. I think she's just trying to stay out of the way. She does not want to do anything. So what are they doing? So I wonder if anybody's noticed that they're gone yet. So I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, Paperboy. Ray, come clean up the papers. So she's doing. So she's still thinking about Nightcoat. She is still thinking about Leopard Tail and Bird Twister, so she might notice that they're gone. She's also trying to catch some food. Where'd it go? Did the food just go away? Or was she interrupted? Oh, yeah. Donwin interrupted her. So I think everybody would just kind of be waking up, and I think they would notice eventually. I'm pretty sure Donwin would notice that her mom isn't around, and she'd probably ask Smokeheart what's going on. Be like, hello, do you know where everybody is? Because I can't find them. And Brightstripe would probably notice her asking questions and be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you can't find them? It's like, what do you mean you can't find them? It's like, where did they go? And I think Smokeheart would want to avoid it. I think that's why she's walking away. She does not want to have this conversation. Because I think she probably knows. She probably has a good idea about what's going on. But she doesn't actually want to talk about it. Because she thinks they both do need to deal with their problems. And Donwin, I think, is a little bit too young to actually know what's going on. Or at least to be fully aware of what's going on, like, immediately. I think she'll figure it out. She's smart. But I don't think she'll, like, immediately know that, oh yeah, my mom went to go confront my father. Because he is very interesting and does not actually fit with all the things that which is the reason why she left in the first place. So she is napping. She's napping all the way over here. So I think Leopard Tail is really just trying to stay out of the way. I don't think she wants to go anywhere near the barn. She hasn't even gone anywhere near it. He is super comfortable. I don't know what the two-leg is doing. You need to leave. Run away. Go here. Okay, the two-leg isn't there anymore. But I'm pretty sure Birch Whisperer would have seen him. Where'd she go? She's right here. Yeah, he was right next to her. She would have seen him. So I think this is going to turn into something interesting, you guys. Please, try to understand. Nightcoat hated this feeling. As Birch Whisper glared at him, his skin crawled and he resisted the urge to stare at his paws. Oh, I understand. You'd rather spend time with a bunch of she-cats in the wild than be with me. That's not it, he hissed, the instinct to protect his clanmates rearing its head. Nightcoat would not let anyone speak against his friends. even a cat he'd once been in love with. All the pent-up rage in Nightcoat's body boiled to the surface. I refuse to start a family here with Redwaters looking over my shoulder and a constant threat to my kids. Birch Whisperer gasped. He never harmed kids. He snorted. Of course, just like he'd never kill one of his own. Look at what happened to Darkbelt. He killed him as soon as he thought about leaving with his mate and kids. He's dangerous, and you're too mouse-brained to admit it. So there it is, you guys. The first part of what has actually been going down. Nightcoat is talking to Birch Whisperer, and she is not happy to see him, and he is not happy to see her. They are not getting along at all. And he basically just yelled at her, telling her that he did not want to have a family with her because apparently she is one of Redwater's cats, and because she is one of Redwater's cats, she is actually susceptible to what Redwater does, and you guys just found out what that is. Redwater actually ended up killing a cat for trying to leave his group, I guess you would say, or his type of clan with his mate and his kids, and Redwater ended up killing him. And so Nightcoat and all the other cats are understandably afraid of Redwaters and the things that he would do, which also explains why Leopard Tail decided to leave. And I think he's just trying to make up a little bit. I don't think they would be friendly with each other anymore. So let's see. I'm pretty sure their relationship would have plummeted. So we're just gonna knock this down. And that's probably going to be a hiss at, because he's not happy. He does not like that she doesn't understand how dangerous he can be, and even though they used to be mates, or that they should be mates, it's not going to go well. So they are not friends anymore. And look, there's Redwaters, and I don't think he'd notice Nightcoat necessarily because they have never met. But let's hope he doesn't actually intercept Leopard Tail, because if that happens, that could lead to problems. Nightcoat, don't drink anything. Try and hunt something. Can he not hunt on this area? Stalk for prey. So yeah, it looks like Redwaters is basically in charge of this area. I don't know. Where did Leopard Tail go? She's still over here. So as long as she's over here, I think she's fine. She hasn't actually had to deal with him yet. And let's see. Okay, let's see if he's okay. He might need to come over here. And he can't eat from the bowl, and they're both getting sick because they haven't eaten. So let's check and see if they're okay. So it looks like Leopard Tail is fine. No, sorry. Nightcoat is fine, but Leopard Tail is not. So I don't think now that he is taking care of his little bit, I think they would both just need to leave. Especially now that it shows that Leopard Tail is getting a little bit sick. The hairball should probably need to go get something from, and she's thinking about her daughter, she's thinking about Brightstripe, so I think she definitely wants to go home. And he's thinking about Leopard Tail. He's all thinking about the cats from his group, so I think we're going to let them go home. He's super hungry though, so I don't know if there's anything in his inventory that he can eat. He can't do it over here, so let's see if we can go all the way over here. Is there any place he can do it? I forgot. I'm trying to think about where all the places that he can go eat. But we're gonna say that they both can go home. She came into the territory! Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! She's going to go talk to Blazethorn. Where's Blazethorn? He's over here. Talking to talking to Blacklaw. No, go home. Go home. Because if she's intercepted by Redwaters, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I can't control that. Like, if she sees him or if he sees her, then it's all over. Her whole point is that she doesn't want to deal with him, but she knows she needs to deal with him eventually. But the entire point of this one was to make sure that Birch Whisper didn't lead to both of them or Redwaters coming after them. So Birch Whisper is in a really bad place right now, so I'm not sure what she's going to do. We're going to have to see how that plays out. But currently, he cut off all ties with them, but it looks like they might end up having to go back to the barn at some point, because she, even though she's not actually, what am I thinking? I just lost my point. Even though she's not, like, looking for him anymore, now she's just upset, and she is one of Redwater's cats, so if he thinks she's been slighted in any way, he might do something about it. Because I think of him more, Redwaters is more of like a mafia boss, and he, like, kind of like, not Blood Clan, because Blood Clan was very, like, cutthroat, but more like a mafia boss taking care of his own. So I think that both of them would try to leave. Leopardtail, where are you? So she's on her way home too. So they both are on their way back. Nothing untoward happened. Redwaters has never met Nightcoat, so Nightcoat going around the territory is pretty fine. But Leopardtail stayed away, and I was actually surprised that she stayed away of her own accord. She didn't try and talk to anyone until the very end, and then as soon as she didn't want to talk to him anymore, she decided to go home, because, oh goodness, that would have been dangerous. But look, everybody is just sitting around. There should be some food in the prey pile. If there isn't, we definitely need to go hunting for today. But Leopardtail is not fine, so she needs, she wants to be best friends with Nightcoat, so I think that was a good expedition. I think they're probably everybody's probably gonna be upset with them now that they're back, and I guarantee you Smokeheart's probably gonna be upset with them, because she is gonna have to go sleep over here because she got a little bit sick, and Nightcoat is fine, but he needs to go. And it's strange because I rolled them in the sense that he looks like he's a lot worse off than she is, because she only has a hairball, but I rolled them in the order that he went first and she went second. So he's fine, even though he's really hungry and he has fleas, but she is not fine in any way, shape, or form, and she only has a hairball, and I think it has a lot to do with her scratching thing. And I think in the next part, you guys, we're going to learn a little bit more about what happened to her, what some of the fallout might be from what happened at the barn with Nightcoat and Leopardtail, what Birch Whisperer might possibly do, what Redwaters might do if he finds out about them sneaking in and then sneaking out, how Brightstripe and them feel that they decided to just like up and leave and didn't say anything, because Dawnwind was worried, and didn't know if she would actually just try and go after them, but Dawnwind went to sleep. Everybody's napping, but it might really affect their relationships again, because everybody was just getting back to being like close again. They became familiar cats again rather than being acquaintances, and if they feel like those two decided to keep secrets again when everybody's been keeping secrets and it's something that's been a constant problem in the clan, they may not be okay with it. It might be something that might drive larger wedges in between all the cats, and how will you be able to create a clan if all of your cats are fighting amongst each other and can't trust each other? So that's one of the big problems that this group of cats is having, is that everybody has their secrets, everybody has their issues, and no one's trusting each other and relying on each other long enough to actually, so it looks like she's thinking about Dawnwind, and she's thinking about Nightcoat. So I think she probably, when she wakes up, she's probably going to be like, where the heck were you guys, and why did you leave? And she's probably going to lay into him. But in Smokeheart, let me see, does she have any wants? She's drinking. Stop drinking. So we're going to have her stalk for prey about 3 times. And everybody's getting fleas. Who got fleas? She got fleas. He got fleas. Okay, no one else has fleas. That's good. So the idea is that only cats, if it's over 50% of the clan who has, or the group that has fleas, then it becomes an epidemic, and then Smokeheart has to use some type of medical item. But if it's only 1 or 2 cats, they just need to be groomed and by another cat. So we're just gonna say that Dawnwind, where are you? Wake up. Everybody wake up. Friendly, sniff, friendly, groom. And so she can groom Dawnwind, and then I think Smokeheart will want to actually check over everyone at some point. Smokeheart, you didn't catch the brightly colored snake. I'm going to have to roll for you too. I noticed. Gosh, they're all just gonna get sick, and then it's just gonna be a problem. Okay, she got a 46, and so she's fine. Stop it. All of you just need to stop it. Stop taking risks while we're trying to establish a clan. You can't establish. Yes, you look too proud of yourself for missing it in the first place. But everybody needs to just calm down. Ray, he wants to do a lot of stuff, and you're just going to dispose of all the unwanted plants and tend the garden. And while she's over here, yeah, she's over here, so I'm gonna roll to see if today how many she can pick up, because I want to see if she can get some of the cinnamon, because the cinnamon's good for circulation. And if you guys were able to check out that document that I posted on our website, you'll be able to see what some of these items are used for. I put a list of medicinal items, and a whole thing for our medicine cats, and a lot of the cats that we've met recently, or the cats that we've been focusing on, like Riverweed, and some of the cats in our group. I think all of the cats on Ray's territory have been added to the Warrior Cat Index. So if you guys want to go check those out, see their basic histories, see what everything looks like. I update every week, so some of the blog posts get posted multiple times because I might update 2 or 3 things part of their profile. I added little traits for them, so you can see what their traits are. You can see how old they are in actual years, so a certain number of moons versus a certain number of years. So all of their traits are up here. So non-destructive is something that gets added. So like I might end up having to add like non-destructive to her traits. But see, the new moon is here. They fulfilled what they needed to fulfill. Where you're not going to sleep. Smokeheart, where are you? Wake up, Nightcoat. She's gonna come over and groom you, so that you guys can she can kind of scold him for taking Leopard Tail out of the territory, but she can also do it so that she can make sure he gets rid of all his fleas. Sniff. So I think this is where we're going to leave this part, you guys. Everybody's probably going to give Nightcoat and Leopard Tail a good dressing down because of how reckless they were. And Leopard tail is sick, and I think it's probably going to be addressed a little bit better in the next part, because then we're going to be able to see how everybody reacted to them leaving, what's going to happen, how she got hurt, and how badly she's hurt. And I think we're going to see a lot of the fallout from what happened over at the farm and at the Two Lake place, because they met and saw a lot of cats. Nightcoat was able to see Blackclaw again and kind of make sure that relationship was going well, and he was able to basically cut ties with Birch Whisper and kind of get that behind him. And I think that would kind of help him grow, like his personality. I think that would make him a little bit more mature, because he's had to actually like deal with his problems. So if you guys enjoyed this part, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Ooh, I almost forgot. I kept forgetting all the time. Well, there's a poll that's going to be put in the description box. That's going to be a straw poll about what the next LP is going to be on our channel. And if you watch my Sims 4 Let's Plays, you guys, I only do Drifter Challenge currently and a bunch of creative Sims. So if you guys like Sims 4, or if you like Let's Plays, even for the Sims 3, please put them in the comments below and vote in that straw poll so you guys can have a hand in deciding what type of things we do on this channel. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!